Hi, it's Chris at Validators, here to go over some of the major types of label materials. I get asked all the time, what kind of label do I need for this particular application or that particular application? There's really three major categories of labels. The first is papers, the second is polypropylenes, and the third is polyesters. Now, my friends out there in label world are going to go, oh, there's a lot more than that. You're right, there are hundreds. But by and large, about 95% of what we sell falls into one of these three categories: papers, polypropylenes, or polyesters. Let's start with papers. The most basic paper there is out there are the thermal papers, direct thermal and thermal transfer. And you see these a lot on almost every shipping box, any kind of e-commerce box, almost anything that comes to your house and anything in a warehouse has got one of these direct thermal or thermal transfer paper labels on it. Then we've also got what we'll call decorative labels. There's some people that want brown craft paper labels. It's got that earthy, sustainable look like this. Also common in the wine industry. Then we've got what we call decorative papers for artwork. A lot of people want a couple Pantone colors. They want it to look pretty. 4-color process printing. By and large, those are on what we'd call semi-gloss paper materials. Now let's shift over to polypropylenes. Why would somebody want polypropylene instead of paper? Two main reasons: moisture and squeezability. If you have moisture or condensation, a paper label can disintegrate. Now, there's special papers that we'll get into in another segment, but most of the time a paper label can disintegrate or wick or fall apart with a little bit of moisture or water. So that's why you'd shift to a polypropylene like these. White polypropylene's thin. It's also squeezable in most cases up to a certain point. So if you're looking for a little bit of squeezability, polypropylene works as well. If you squeeze paper, paper's going to wrinkle on you. Polypropylene is available in three general categories. Those three general categories are clear films. Clear films or polypropylene is pretty much the same thing that clear carton sealing tape is made out of. Then we've got white polypropylenes. Those mask a lot of things. Clear is a tricky material to work with because it's going to show every bubble, every hickey, every fish mark, every ounce of adhesive that's behind it. So white covers that up a lot better. If you got the opportunity to use white instead of clear, I'd always encourage you to use white instead. And then we've got silver metallic polypropylenes if you want a little bit of that eye-catching shelf pop. And then shifting to polyesters, polypropylene will eventually break down outdoors, especially in direct UV sunlight. So if you've got an outdoor or an industrial durable product, you'd want to use a polyester. And polyesters come in white, clear, and chrome. What's the difference? All the aesthetic. I would encourage most people to use white. It's most abundant and it hides most defects. And then, defects meaning imperfections in the surface that you're applying it to. So when you're looking through it, a clear material will show every drop of dust, every speck of dirt, every splinter of lumber. It'll show everything. A white material will cover that up or conceal what's beneath it. And then the main reason why people would use a silver polyester material is so that it doesn't show dirt marks. So if you've got something that's outside for a long time and it's inclined to have some dirt splash on it or some dust, silver metallized materials generally don't show that as much as white does. With white, you can see every little speck, every ounce of dirt that might get on it. So silver metallized polyesters help. And that's it for the summary. If you're looking for expert advice, just give us a call at 317-740-0123. And in another segment, we'll cover some of the really flashy films that are out there like these. Until next time.